Should be live yet again here at the Hannibal Show. It is a little late, I know, but my sleeping schedule is absolutely horrible. So, you know, this is when I am awake. So we're gonna be continuing where we left off. We have gotten somewhere. yeah, we have gotten somewhere. We are very close to kind of plan out the rest of the bridge. Which is kind of like a little side goal that we have, that we're not going to be building a land bridge across from the Dragontail Island. Insane start. We're also not going to be dumping waste into the ocean, so we have been burning that. But yeah, I'm kind of a little bit annoyed with the fact that I learned. So basically, he taught me something here, right? I didn't know that was a thing. I think they would just go and dump things here. But what we should have done, we should have dug everything down to level 3. And then we should have put grass on it or dirt on it. But it is too late now. We are way into our doubts. Another thing, this is not generating us any more. It's actually not. We are going to run out of food if we keep this up. So we're basically just going to have one of these. We'll just let these finish. You're going to be potatoes, you're going to be nothing, and you're going to be nothing, right? So you're going to finish, you're going to finish. Yeah. So I think that is going to be generating us more money. I think. And yes, copper. Copper is very, very, very slowly running out. We really don't have much copper left here. I feel like digging down all the way to level 8 is not necessary. Because you can clearly see that, you know, it's just like one level left of copper. So let's rethink that a bit, and let's just go down to minus. Let's go down to -7. And one more. Is this what we want? Well, I guess it is. I guess it is. Okay, so let's have a look at the bridge. And the progress that we're making over here. I do think that we do have some issues here. I think basically we are dumping it up here, it slips down here, and then the excavators kind of picks it back up, and I think that is kind of happening here. So let's remove that. Alright, so our amphibious trucks are doing... Oh, is this also happening here? Maybe. Maybe. But yeah, I think when we get this flattened out, and we'll build the 2 pieces, or at least plan build them, the 2 pieces, and then we can just have the thing in the middle. Then we'll get like the column or the big spire with all the wires in the middle, or if we're gonna get 2, I'm not quite sure. But yeah, we are kind of doing all right. We're not doing very all right with regards to copper. Copper is a little bit of a problem. Can I just... what are we actually replenishing? The copper towers. Okay. Do we have any of these? No, they're all small. It is just the iron that we have done. We have also, for some reasons... No, we don't have... Again, it is copper that is holding us back. I believe... Oh, we're also kind of a little bit low on limestone. Are we not digging any limestone? Should we... 4, right? Let's get rid of that for a bit. Something is not right here. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I see. I see. One, 2, 3, 4, and then we flatten out here. No. One, 2, 3. Let's get rid of this. It's a little bit confusing to look at. Then you go down. How deep is this? Well, we'll dig down here. Which means limestone, gonna be moving you to about here. Yep, and then we'll kind of, excuse me, leave this area alone for a bit. That was super dumb, wasn't it? Because we're going to hopefully be adding in another housing unit here. Oh well, hopefully we can just fill it back in rather quickly. Yes. So we're doing a similar build order here just to get down to the iron, because we would have had to have started this little trench all the way out here if it would have dug straight down to get all the iron. So yeah. Is there any other issues we have? Limestone seems to be an issue. Copper is an issue. Well, we know that. Oh, you have been replenished or renewed. Let's just make sure that we are focusing on digging copper here. Yeah, copper, we know. Copper and limestone. We know. It could be that we are out of glass. We have 14 left. You know what we're going to do? We're going to removing one... No, we're not. We're going to keep you there. We need the coal. Without coal, our republic... Sorry, I've been playing workers and resources a little bit. But yeah, without coal, we're going to be... We're not going to be doing great. But yeah, we kind of talked about having height level 4 to be our main level. This is level 20. That means if we flatten out all of this, there might not be any more room for any oceans. I don't know. Oh yeah, we also want to pay attention to this. We'll put you to none. Put you to none. Put you to none. And you to none. Kind of looking forward to getting this bridge done. Let's pay attention to these guys. So that's kind of what we're waiting for at the moment. Yeah, you see, when they dig down here, this piece here collapses, and then they go up here. Oh no, they fill it up here. Maybe we need to have an additional area here. To dig, this is done. Potentially one more here. Like so. Where is the other guy? Oh, he's going to refuel. Desperately need to get that ramp built. Did we ever... Okay, here is what we're gonna do. Terraforming crew. You're iron. We have 2 for iron here. Terraforming crew. Where are you? You're down here. I'll just temporarily move you here. Oh, it's gonna take a while before you guys... You know what? You have only 1 excavator. The terraforming crew has... Just one. Can you guys go and help the limestone guys? I think they need a little bit of help. Just a little bit. Because it's going to be a while before they get into the limestone, right? How much coal do we have? Alright, and all hands to the limestone. Just get that dealt with. Is there anything that we are struggling with? Wood, we're actually struggling a little bit with, but I don't think that is kind of like a major issue. Potatoes we're struggling with? I'm gonna get some potatoes now. Vegetable farm, what was that? You didn't produce anything because of a drought, and then the rain comes right after. Typical. Yeah, terraforming crew is gone, right? I wonder if we would like to set all of these to just pump in half of it in here. Yeah, rocks, we can do all of it. Coal. Coal, we can also do all of it. Oh, this is limestone. We'll just fill it up to half. The reason is that will allow us to get iron manually emptied into the box here. Does that make sense? Coal will just remain full. Alright, are we seeing any limestone guys? No? Digging the wrong place? Yeah, it's gonna take a little bit before we see any limestone. Yeah. Can we just purchase some limestone somewhere? So why would we have a tier 2? Okay, why would we have that? Why would we have a tier 2 thing? Limestone. For contracts maybe? Start importing coal. Stop exporting. Start importing lumber. Oh, well, that's how it works. I don't think we need that. Is there anything here that is kind of renewable that we could make? Sausages, maybe fertilizer? Are these complicated to make? Yeah. How about you guys? Do you have any... Increase reputation? Why would we do that? Reputation to 2. Increase reputation. A higher reputation or some more trade offers. And encourage more villagers to join your island. Yeah, we don't need that. We don't have food to feed our poor people. And then... size 2 module. No active contract. Establish one and assign it to a cargo depot and start delivering. I was kind of hoping we could see this go the other way so we could trade crops. So we don't have to kind of, you know, waste a whole bunch of stuff for, you know, stuff and such. What are we actually researching? Unit storage and food markets. And corn. Biofuel. Do we have this one? I think so. I don't think so. This is just a compactor and a shredder. So if we're going to fill up with waste, we can compact it and, you know, save on a little space. Vegetable farm is running out of water in... Oh, we're going to lose all the harvest here. That's not good. Yep. Lost all the harvest. Also, how are we keeping up with coal? I mean, we are kind of burning some of our wood to make coal. But I mean, it's not much. But it is something, right? And I'd like to... I don't think they're going to be able to bring that in here. We're gonna just turn this off. Turn that off. And we'll turn that off. And then we'll keep this, because they can reach this. Skugarovsky, redeem smiling! That's right. Smiling is important.
And don't forget to keep smiling.
That's right. Oh gosh, that's a long time since I've heard that one. Limestone, yes. That's kind of what we were working at. We're just gonna have to remove a mountain to get kind of deeper into the weeds of things. And there is the unit storage. How much does it cost to upgrade this? We shouldn't do that. We could... Can we upgrade you? Yeah, let's get more fuel storage. Well, that's always nice, right? So how does it look? It is higher. So from 200 to 500. Well, that's nice. Probably means we're going to be burning off some fumes here, right? Yes, and how is Gulgrafsky doing today? Hope you're having a most excellent day. Well, while they are doing that, we could... Oh, you're sick? Oh, that's not good. I wish you a speedy recovery, my friend. A speedy recovery. It's not too bad. It's because you're working on the... Huh. Right, do we see any limestone in here? No. No. Um... Is that going to be a problem? Maybe. Maybe. Basically, what we're making here is just a ginormous swimming pool. Yeah. And here we could also do a little bit of that. Kind of desperately need to get into the limestone soon, my friends. So what are we now at? Hard to say. Minus 6. I don't know, is that a bad sign? Bad omen? Must be getting into some sort of limestone. Yeah, there we go. 4 limestone. Heck yeah. Oh, was that it? There's like 1 limestone, like kind of what? Yeah. I kind of feel like the more we dig, the more limestone we find. Like, why? There wasn't limestone here before, was there? Yeah, another thing we need to pay attention to, and that is the coal, which we should be doing fine on. How are you doing? Still working on filling it up. So it's this game is kind of weird. I kind of have felt like, yeah, if we just make it very compact and structural and try and think like, can we just modify this and just add in like the system that we had here? We just add into the system, things will be better. But no, I feel like it has become worse. Chaotic. How are you guys coming along? Are you guys coming along? Are you gonna dig down, dig this away now? That would have been weird. Where are you going? Oh yeah, it needs to be perfectly squared. I think we'll take away those two as well. So I feel like this is just, you know, he's dumping here and then he's digging it back up and then he's, you know, perpetual loop of nonsense here. What's a little micro mountain on here? Gonna have to flatten that, I guess. It's the Lonely Mountain. Alright. There goes the boat. Alright, we're into the limestone. Now let's get... where did we take the other from? I think we took one from the terraforming crew here. And then from the coal. I think we'll put it on the copper crew here instead. Since we are kind of struggling with copper. Theoretically, we should have done this the other way around. Have the railroad here and the road on that side. Because I believe that we're going to have a railroad coming in here eventually. Maybe, hopefully. Yeah, look at that. Got some limestone in. I still need some copper. Just make sure that you guys are actually targeting the copper. Oh yeah, we're making the... should we... it's fine. It is fine. So is there any more iron in this mount? No, there probably is a little bit. Here. So guys, are you guys on a vacation or what? Waiting to fill up the slag bucket. But the iron bucket, that seems to be rather full. So what do you belong to? Just a random dude? Okay, we are switching out another excavator, and I think it is one of these. Why don't we switch them out like that? Howdy, bar. How are you doing today? Hope you're having a most excellent day. But let's say we name, because I think this is, yeah, this is now going to be, let's rename this like 55555. Okay. Now, when we get the new one, will it get the same name? I guess we'll see. Because if that is the case, there is no point in renaming these vehicles when we are trying to, you know, renew them. Alright, are you going to be named 555? Okay, yes you are. But I gotta give you a proper name. You're gonna be called Excavator. There we go. Alright, how are we coming along here? It's alright. So, should we see, because no, we don't actually have any other boats. We could, where was it? We could buy a boat. Oh, it's a 600 red ones. So, why should we donate more? Why should we get more reputation with them? I mean, this thing here. Why would we do that? I mean, it says high reputation unlocks more trade offers and encourage more villagers to join your island. Donation can be delivered by your ship. Do we just get more quick trade, or do we get also more contracts? So, for example, here, unlock trade offers, encourage more villagers to join your island. Donation must be delivered by your ship. So if we put like 120 of those in here, I forgot, you can get population from villagers. I never used that. Heard about that. Oh, I've heard. Way back in the days, I lost a game, and I had to kind of adopt a whole bunch of people with Unity. But I mean, it's no point in doing that, because let's say you need 20 people, you have to spend 5 Unity, and you don't get, or at least you didn't get, the extra resources. Representation mostly for later, for contracts. Yeah, but I'm kind of worried that we kind of gonna start thinking about needing some of them. Because we are not in a very good situation, to be perfectly honest. We are almost running out of copper here. which is not great. Which is not great. Now look at that, a little pool. And then we also have another question that we need to ask ourselves. Do we dig up here and get into this section here, which has copper and whatever this is, quartz, and a little bit of water. Oh, can we see how much? Oh, we can't. Or maybe we can. If we... water. I just plop down you here. Can I see how much is it here? 30,000. Okay, so another question is, since this has a lot bigger range, does that mean it has a better catchment area for rainwater? And does that mean that this will replenish a lot quicker? So many questions. So very few answers. You know what? We're going to be asking our good friend Google. Captain of Industry. How does the groundwater fill? Question mark. So the primary way the groundwater refilled is through rain events. The replenishment rate depends on the size of the reservoir and the intensity of the rain. Okay, so we have even the formula here. Daily regeneration is calculated based on the reservoir. For example, 15,000 unit base recharge at 0.185 capacity per day, and the rain intensity 0.5 normal, or 1 for heavy. It can infinitely supply 1 groundwater pump. So what you're saying is per 10,000 size of the groundwater, it can infinitely sustain 1 groundwater pump on a captain difficulty. So that reserve of the size of 300 could on the captain. Yeah, but we're playing on the admiral difficulty. Groundwater on admiral difficulty. I hate doing this, but okay. Alright, first of all, Google, fix my things. On high difficulty, replenishment is... Katsky. He's so trying to... So that pleasant hazard. On Admiral and harder difficulty, 3 more pumps can empty a 1,500 unit deposit. It's generally recommended 2 pumps per reservoir to maintain the other. Yeah, so I think we'll half that. Okay, I forgot. What was it? 30,000. So 1.5 pump. Is that what I'm seeing? But yeah, how should we progress when we get the bridge up and running? Should we go out here? Because I do believe there is a groundwater pump here as well. This is kind of like the easy start, I think. So how much is our groundwater? That's a pipe. It's only 5,000. Okay. Wait, 5,000. 30,000. 15,000. So maybe we'll make this. Oh, you're planning way too much into the future here, but what we should have done, we should have had the bridge start from level 20 here and just go down here. Probably would have been much more expensive. Are we keeping up with copper? Yes. Which means we are keeping up with maintenance overview. So, global demand. Yeah, we are doing fine when it comes to maintenance. So this is all that we need. This is all that we are producing, so yeah. Oh, ping bong. What is this? The food market. Did we want... Why did we win? Why did we want that? And why is... Can we just... There we go. Dismiss all of the research that we've done. Okay. Corn farming. Alright, let's do corn. Yeah, let's do that. And how is our little ramp coming along? And how is our new limestone hole coming along? I think we're just gonna set you to default, because then you will kind of flatten out all the terrain here as well. But yeah, we also wanted to check here. So this guy here. So you also have contracts. 8 modules. 2 modules. But if we donate, will we get more contracts? Or is it just a quick trade we get? Some of the contracts you see are unavailable to actually take until reputation increase. Yeah, but is this all the contracts that we have? So I'm just trying to understand the game a little bit. So, for example, if I increase reputation with these guys, you know what? This we could afford. That's 80. So you say donation increase your reputation in this settlement. A higher reputation unlocks more trade offers and encourage more villagers to join your island. Donations must be delivered. But this, please, Katsky. Does that mean we can build more boats? It's only going to cost us 80. Let's try it. They're going to be friendly with the ship producers. Hopefully. I do feel like I see... I feel like we are not producing enough food. Load the ship. We should have 88 of them. Also, another question. This might be a dumb question, but numbers of ships available, repaired, numbers of ship discovered. Okay, so no, Kasky, you're not allowed to sleep on the keyboard. This is the 2 ships that we have. Why is only 1? What is this? You're done. Yep, bless you. And a little cat sneeze. Oh, so cute. When was it, Katsky? Yeah, I can't see anything. Having your tail in my eyes. And we've talked about that. You're going to have to lay like that if you're going to lay down. When you put your entire weight on my hands, you're basically blocking my blood circulation, which is not good. Alright, so you go from what to what? Lunis and the Raiders! Hello, hello! Let's get a... oh god, I might press the wrong button here. There we go. For the Raiders! And how is Lunis doing today? I hope you're having a most excellent day. Alright, did you do anything? No. Let's see here. We didn't get any new... Establishing contact. Lists all active contracts. These contracts may have a monthly unit cost. Okay. Oh, I forgot to see. Did the reputation... Okay. Can we make... No. I'm trying to figure out if there is a contract that we can do that is renewable. And how was your stream, Lunis? Did you have a good stream? Maybe sausages can be renewable? Very good. Glad to hear. Glad to hear. Meat trimmings, flour, and salt. So now we know how the sausage is made. But how do we make meat trimmings? Chickens? Oh gosh, we're making chicken sausages. Frostbite, hello, hello. How are you doing today? Did that John Carpenter game? Did that John Carpenter game? I don't think I know about that. But is this getting any cheaper? No. I hear some bells and we're running out of fuel. Toxic Commandos. Toxic Commandos. I feel like I saw that like yesterday somewhere. Copy paste YouTube. Alright, or just Google. Toxic Commandos. John Carpenter's Toxic Commandos. Images. That looks very stressful. That looked very stressful. Kind of reminds me of another game that I can't remember. Very Left 4 Dead. Less linear. Yeah, but there was another... Oh, I can't remember it. I think they had like 2 games of it. started with a D, I think. Well, I don't know. But yeah, Left 4 Dead, I think that was kind of my one of my first kind of streams I did, and I decided, you know what, it's too scary. DayZ, no. I felt it had very similar graphics, and the monsters were kind of very similar. Decay? State of... No. It doesn't matter. It's an old game. I didn't play it, but I did watch a lot of YouTubers play it back in the days. Oh, we have a potato problem, folks. We only have 150 potatoes left. Are there any potatoes coming in? No, just vegetables. Oh, no. And, this one wasn't scary at all. Billion of game. Can't remember them all anymore. Yeah, I know. My memory's also getting worse. It's getting worse and worse. Corn. That's kind of what we have up to here. It's all about the corn. 100% action feel. Yeah, there goes the harvest. Bye-bye, vegetables. Bye. Oh, we got rain. Oh, nice. Okay, so welcome back, vegetables. Well, we're not gonna get a lot of them. 11. And potatoes. We need more potatoes. We have 251 potatoes now, so we're doing something, right? Well, we're not doing anything, but... are you guys just, No, where is your, a little boatmobile? A little amphibious truck. Still trying to build a bridge. Yeah, copper. Are we completely out of copper? Just sitting here dumping stones at our excavators? What I think we'll do, I think we'll remove some of these dumping orders here, because these are just going to be kind of going on top of... on top of our excavators. You know, just make sure to keep the ocean on the other side of the ocean here, then we should be fine. Limestone is definitely not a problem anymore. We only have one excavator and 2 small ones. And you, that is copper. I think we're gonna have to train for some more glass. We have 0 glass. Yeah, that took me way too long to figure out. Was it up here we traded for glass? Yes. But how do we make chickens? I want to make chickens. Proper chicken nugget would be nice. Let's get 2 batches of... 2 batches of glass so we can keep upgrading our vehicles. I feel like you are coming from a very strange angle. Oh, you got some dirt? What? Are they not dumping the dirt here? Oh, no, no, of course they have to... No, do they have to separate it? Also, I see a problem. If I do that, you should be able to go and fetch, right? And then if we do like... So many trucks. But they did eat raw corn, right? So we can just feed them corn for the rest of their lives. Corn syrup. So we could potentially switch out potatoes with corns. I don't know. I feel like that goes against my entire... have to head off here. Have a good stream, all. Same to you. Thank you for dropping by, Frostbite. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. But I feel like feeding them corn instead of potato goes against all my Norwegian heritage. But are you actually doing what you're supposed to be doing? Oh, you're getting fuel. Yeah, okay, that's okay. Okay, now I'll look at the other guy. You. Let me have a look. Oh, wait. You also need fuel? So... They can't dump... Huh? So if you have a little bit of dirt in it, you say, no, you know what? There might be some precious stuff in here, so I'm gonna send it through the freaking sorter. That seems strange. Doesn't it? I feel it feels a little strange. Okay, don't put any dirt in here, please. Where are you going? Are you gonna go up and get that little... The little lonely... Yeah, bye-bye. That was the lonely mountain. It's all gone. Just need to flatten this out so we can have the bridge land over here. So we build, what, 2 sections of the bridge? 1, 2? Yeah. So we'll probably do the same here. We'll build 2 sections of the bridge. And then we'll have it in the middle. And then we'll get like the whatever it's called. The thing. This thing here in the middle. Completely out of copper. Nice. Yeah, this is gonna be problematic. This is definitely not right. So many more copper. Right, let's hope it doesn't collapse in on itself. That would have been a bad idea. We also have some copper up here, right? Really like the sound this makes. Just takes me back. Up, up. All right, so we'll basically just dig into the mountain here a little bit. Titanium mountain. What is the worst that could happen? I don't know. I don't know. I think we'll do that. So I'm gonna get a little sneaky tunnel. Well, yeah, I think there is only like one layer left of copper here, and then we're out. And then we'll see if this challenge here is actually doable. Why would you try to go and dump it over here? Are you dumb? Is it because we don't have any other place to dump it? Okay. And also, how are things looking here now? I kind of feel like we're kind of getting ready for this operation here. So we'll get you out to about, I don't know, here for now. Then we'll build those two here when that is done, and then we'll just fill in the gap. So we get this thing here absolutely in the middle of these two bits. Still low on copper. Yeah, we know. Yeah, it doesn't look like there is any more copper here. This is like the last hurrah for us, I guess. And how is our little... Can I tell you to kind of do that? So our little titanium mountain here is doing wonders. Our little titanium ramp. Yeah, I know somebody that has titanium in their legs. So if he ever needs more, well, we have a bit. But yeah, did we become any wiser? We are officially out of research. That means we can now grow corn if we like. We get 13 corn. It requires more... Ooh, it requires more water. But it's better for the soil. What is the growing period? 4 months. Was there another thing we wanted to do here? I think there was. Okay, give me a second. We can upgrade this. We have everything we need for it, so let's just do that real quick. Oh, and then we can have 2 inputs. Okay. Good, good, good. Can we have more? No. I think we'll do that. We'll do that. We'll put those down on the... Put those in the dock. Are they not showing up? There we go. Now they should be... Where did they go? Oh, they oh, okay. They went in here. Okay, that's good. Okay, so we would like to hook you up. Wait. Do you see what I see? Gonna have to make some other changes here. We're gonna need to have a U-lift up here. You're gonna go all the way up and down. One, no. Like so. Then you gonna come in here. Like so, and then we can demolish that belt, and then we can connect you in here, and then you in here, and then you in here. Okay, let's throw some unity at that. That means we can check here. Means we can demolish this guy. One more potatoes for you, my friend. Oh, and there's tiny little thing here, which we could remove. I think we have some inbound potatoes. Yes. Yes, we do. All right. I mean, buy copper. Am I right? That's going to be a major issue for us. We're running out of copper. I mean, there's like a little copper peak up here we could potentially have gotten. Alright, how is this coming along? This looks very nice. Yeah, it's not very long until we can place the first stage of the bridge. So if we do this and get you out one, that should be the same length, right? But why doesn't it want to... Oh. There's like 3 little dots here that needs to be filled in. Three little dots. Did we ever... Because we're gonna need like 1 billion limestone now, aren't we? I wonder if we should We actually don't have enough. We're missing one yellow. And also, how are we doing here? Are we still upgrading these? Yes, we are. How much fuel do we have? 800. Oh yeah, because we have two of them, right? Okay. I do think since we are seeing red now, I think we kind of need more accessible dumping locations. Maybe. Where else are we digging? Out here? Also, could you believe it? We're not doing any research. Why no research? Should we do biofuel? Means we can throw potatoes and vegetables in here and make fuel. Yeah, let's do that, sure. I mean, we don't have any extra potatoes to spare, but maybe in the future we'll have some extra ones. Then we have the mixer. Compost. Can make that into animal feed. We had some other things here. We could... Oh wait, what is this? Corn mash. What can we use that for? Corn mash in a ferment. Oh, can we make booze? Can we make tequila? No, we need agave fruit for that, right? Fermentation tank, corn mash, oxygen gives us ethanol and carbon dioxide. Okay, so what can we use ethanol for? We can make ethanol and sulfur to make rubber. Disinfect ethanol and cooking oil. We make cooking oil. Soybeans will give us cooking oil and animal food. And also, what is this? Canola? What have we forgotten? Oh, yeah, we wanted to make diesel. So, ethanol we make from corn mash. Oxygen shouldn't be a problem. But we only make 8 from that. So that means we're going to have to play a little bit around with some ratios and such. It's going to be fun. Putting my brain at red alert. Wood, steel, and glass. Can make it into wood chips. Wood chips we can make into steam. Wood chip plus limestone makes paper and also steam. Katsuki, I need... well, I'll have a little sip of Pepsi before. Don't roll off the keyboard, please. Don't understand why you keep doing that. There we go. Pepsi Max. Yum yum. We have one left. That means definitely we're gonna head for the shop tomorrow. Hopefully I'll wake up within a reasonable time. Alright, let's see here. Can we get you to be placed... Nope. Here now. And then we just want... this. Yeah, bring it down. Excuse me. You and one further out. Like so. So this entire street here is going to be the middle. Will it look different if we take it from the other side? Oh, okay. Do we want one? Oh, now we're just going to get one. Alright. We're going to have one. Control. It's 39. What do we want to? We're going to put it to a vote. Yes. Do we want one or two middle pillars? 1, 2. All right, there should be a questionnaire in the chat. So do we want to have one or do we want to have two? So that's how it's going to look with two. And that is how it's going to look with one. Looks pretty impressive. That is 2. All right, let's if you haven't cast your vote yet, well, vote is over. 1 it is. Okie dokie. But now that we have that project taken care of, we're going to need to... We're basically going to park our excavators now. No, we're not. We're going to need to park one of these so we can have him deliver goods out here, right? So I do that. And then we still could have these operate. Now, we kind of need to get a way up here. And then we kind of also probably would like to have a path going along that side. So where would it behoove us to come up? Do we have like any way of getting... we could theoretically build out here and then have a path leading up here, which means... No, we're just going to use a dig command. How wide would we like to have that? 3? So you're going to come out to here. And then to number 4. This needs to be a... This needs to be a leveling zone. Like so. All of this needs to go. I'm kind of tempted to make this 5. What could possibly go wrong here? I think we'll just do 3. I think that should be more than enough. Actually. Means you need to come out here. Up to level 20, which means you also gonna need to be brought up to here, which means this one could go. And that one can go, and we can also try and just fill in this area here. All right, good luck. Godspeed. No one call. That is something we don't want to happen. Wait, are we completely out of... Yes, we are. It's going to be a problem, maybe. Okay, we should have enough coal to dig now. And then I'm curious what you are going to do now. Construction and deconstruction jobs cannot perform. Override. When enabled, amphibious trucks can still take construction jobs that regular trucks can't reach, usually over water. They may also attempt jobs that are unreachable for other reasons. What is your plan here, my friend? You're picking up quite a lot of... So, where were you going? You're going to this middle section here. So he's going to need 3,000 concrete, 2,000 steel plates. It's going to take a while before the bridge is done. But we have started on it. And, you know, we're probably not going to produce that much either, so we'll just let him do his little thing. I kind of also feel like, when I look at my factory, I kind of feel like these cooling towers here, I feel like they look very... they look very tiny now. Yeah, also somebody's struggling. Why are you struggling? Because you're trying to reach over here. Okay. Do we need more dumping spaces here? Should we just do something like that? Are you still trying to go out here? It's dumb. Can't reach there, my friend. Not quite sure what made you think you could. Okay, what if I remove this part? Is that gonna break? Yeah, that broke it. Okay, so it's gonna be a little bit complicated. But okay. At least they know they can't get here. What is the problem here? Theoretically, there is no problem. It's just that we're a little bit behind on our excavation. Cat skip, please. Ah, sometimes. So here we can get compost and water to make fertilizer. $48. What if we use some of our water to... Let's try and get these 2 fields upgraded. We needed, what? How much did we need? 75? Can we get, like, 4 more? Okay, can we pause? Can we pause this little belt here for a second? And we'll pause you for another second. And how much glass do we have left? 0. Up here. Available for borrowing? No. I'll just flat out buy it. $160. Yep, it's gonna take a while. It's a mega engineering project. You... Oh, you're a tree planter. Have you planted all the trees? I mean, there must be some other spots where you can plant some trees, like up here. Here is the... actually, that's outside. All right, there we go. You should be finding... Oh wait, you have no tree saplings. You're actually out of tree saplings? Huh. Okie dokie. So what are you bringing in now? 80 tons of steel. That is rough. Can't find destination. Where are you trying to go? Are you also trying to go all the way over here? Why? There's nothing for you here. Should we also continue with this area a little bit? I know we are digging over limestone, but we can always dig it back up again. Very low on copper. Ay, ay, ay. What you doing here, Kasky? What are you sleeping on? Have a stick. Yeah, I don't know why you think going over here is a good idea, but maybe if we pause that guy. Wait. Pause the construction. There we go. And then we could pause that guy too. That's how we're gonna do it. Alright. Oh, you're still struggling? You dum-dum. Yeah, you thought you were done when you built this? No. No, we have so much more for you to do here, my friend. Paid good money for this vehicle. Now, theoretically, here is kind of where we could have had these, right? I mean, it's mainly rock here, so it shouldn't be a major problem. What are we doing after biofuel, by the way? Maybe we'll do this. Mixer, because then we can put the sour water with a little bit of steam to make sulfur and ammonia. That's kind of where we got stuck last time when we were trying to figure out what to do with the ammonia. We could just vent it. Or what we're probably going to do is make a fertilizer out of it. That means we need a chemical plant. Yes, let's add that. Chemical plant is way down here. Chemical plant, right? Ammonia. Chemical plant. Salt processing. What do we need salt for? Sand, limestone, and salt gives glass mix. Oh, I see. Oh gosh, that hurts my brain. All right. Market we already have. Also, are we done replenishing? Yeah, we are done replenishing all the copper vehicles. Should we then start planning on replenishing the limestone? Oh wait, we can do that to that in copper, right? Completed. So hopefully the ramp should be done soon. Could be that we need to on a little further. We'll see. We will see. All right, biofuel is about to... not going to be able to utilize that, are we? How are we looking now? 500 and... Yeah, we're doing quite a decent progress on the... you know the thing. Also, can we upgrade... Is it necessary for us to upgrade? I kind of feel like it is not to upgrade the storage, the loose storage. I feel that is absolutely not necessary. Problem. We're just doing a perpetual motion here. We'll dig it up, he goes and dump it down, and then it falls down here. Could you potentially go down here? Oh. Right, give me 1 second. Headset is running out of battery. Let's do that. Switch batteries. There we go. Plug our head back in, and there we go. We have audio again. So what are you bringing? 80 tons of steel? Must be for the wires, right? Yes. We're gonna need a lot of resources for that. It's gonna be worth it, right? It's gonna be our crown achievement. Man, I believe that if we had made a land bridge, we would probably have been to the moon by now. Should we clean up some stuff here? Why are we not? I'm mainly doing this for the noise it makes. Hop, hop, hop. Actually, no, we were that far along. Just gave up, he just left. I understand. Did we stop working on this? No, we did not. Other thing we should double check. Just make sure we don't fill up with titanium. Nope, we are filling up with copper though. That is something I didn't see coming. And we are low here because rocks. I'll try and keep it half empty. We will try. So is this madness coming along? I think we'll just do maybe something like that. Maybe that's a dumb idea. One thing we need to do, that is to fix the area here. Yep, ramp is done. You're not doing anything. I think we'll just say that that is good, because they are kind of going down here, which means you don't have any work. Okay, so that means we need to find our terraforming thing. We'll edit that, and we'll go back to digging this hole here. The thing that this costs. Okay, so we get. You know what? Let's switch these out for potatoes. They have a better for the soil quality, right? So if we switch those out, but they do need more water, which is going to be a problem, isn't it? Let's try and switch some of them out for potatoes. That means we're going to need to have corn. Here as well. Oh, how many workers do you require? 6. So let's just do a tier 1. Let us do that and downgrade it. Have you have corn in here. And then we'll be a little smart. Just a little bit. We don't need to be too smart. Then we'll just trim off that bit. And build that bit, and here we'll filter all corn. Corn is going to go from here to here. All right, the corn sled. It's kind of where all the corn tumbles down. All right, so what we're going to do, we're going to have the game playing in a... So I'm going to have to run to the bathroom. Like so. All right, so be right back. All right, there should be room for some more Pepsi, I would imagine. Oh, the game was actually not running. All right, let's fill up on Pepsi. Yes. Man, I'm so confused, but I'm so wanting to play. Basically, I have 2 games that I want to play. Actually, 3 that I want to play equal amount. So it's Workers and Resources, it's Captain of Industry, and it is Bellwright, which we have had a long stream on, a long session. Because we never got to like the middle part of the game. Cheers, by the way. Cheers, cheers. All right. Do you think we'll get some corn? Children of the corn. Yeah, that is kind of what I was worried about. So both you and you, because you require more water than we currently are producing. Oh, we got luckily some rain. Nope. Here. Wait. Did we get the corn? Look at that! We got corn! No more pesky potatoes. I also would like to see the... Since this is had a better... What was it? Soil... What is it called? Soil fertility. So if we look at this now, the average fertility equilibrium on a vegetable potato rotation is 65. Oh wait, this is even worse. Wait, what? All right. Wasn't it better for the soil? Fertility. Oh, no, no. It requires. It's worse for the soil. It requires more. Doesn't that make sense, right? And if we add in like one of these, it will give 3%, 3.6% fertility. Alright, let's see. There we go. The corn chute is there. Let's get the popcorn machine ready. Because it's probably going to be very dry when it gets here. Houston, we have corn. So what is the demand for that? 3.1, which also reduced the needs for potatoes, right? So we're back down to 4 point something, and for some reason the demand for vegetable is just through the roof. Oh, I know why. Because this is vitamins, this is carbs. I see. .1. Okay, so let's try and do some tiny calculations here. Where the heck is the corn? Corn is here. Okay, so every 6 months we earn... Yeah, I can't see the screen. Can't see. 3.9. Now I can't see the calculator, cat. A little bit of cattail clock here. 3.9. Oh, turn the calculator on. 3.9. And then we need to multiply that with the fertility, as far as I've understood it, which is 62. So multiply that with 0.62. That gives us 2.4 every 60, because we have very bad fertility. Okay? Katsky, please. 2.4, and if we times that with 2, that is what, 4.8, and we need 3.1. Okay, so theoretically, but we're probably going to lose a lot of it. And then potatoes, it actually calculated. It is already calculated in the fertility. I don't think so. Because, well, maybe it is. But I thought average production. Estimated average monthly production for all crops in the schedule. This estimate accounts for crop growth time and soil fertility equilibrium. Oh, it does. It does. But it doesn't factor in losses from water or fertility shortages. However, extra time ensure empty slots. Okay, so it does factor, so we don't have to calculate. But why did we... Could have been that we lost quite a bit. I thought this was... So what if we throw in... Yeah, why would we ever have this then? Oh, because the soil fertility goes down. Does it also calculate... No, let's have a look here. You. Doesn't factor loss of water or fertility shortage. However, extra time incurred from empty slot with no yield is included. So if I do that, for example, then that is included. 3.6, none. So that means we are making 7.8. I don't get that. That doesn't make sense to me. I have that none. Yeah, this number doesn't make sense to me. So if we have none here, it's because the soil fertility is going so far down. If I do that, soil fertility goes up. If I do that, soil fertility goes up even further. Maybe it is the right. But now we are making... We're gonna have to make vegetables on all of them, right? Since all of these are carbs. Oh, no. Alright, can't ski a clock here. Yeah, I thought this was kind of the thing we had, and then we had to take in... Because if we read here, fertility equilibrium is the level of which soil fertility will naturally stabilize based on the current crop schedule. So an equilibrium... at equilibrium, fertility loose from crop match... Okay, so... I don't know. I don't know. Okay, can we get grain? I mean, it is summer, but... you know, it'd be nice if we don't lose all our potatoes. I think we lost all of our vegetables. We finally got some rain. Farm corn lost due to lack of water. Okay, should we... Remember, there's a little bit more water than... It's good for us. Well, hopefully we'll have enough food. We'll see. We'll see. How's the bridge coming along? Oh, we are. We're doing good. Yeah, we're doing all right. I thought this would take forever and a bit, but it didn't. kind of almost halfway done. So how's the ramp coming along? It's taking shape. Yeah, we're probably gonna have to remove that. Because it's gonna fall down here, right? We'll remove that one as well. Okay. Also, what should we do when we get up here? That's a good question. What should our main priority be? Well, first of all, we're probably going to be putting up a Congo line of copper mining here. Is there? Yeah, we're probably going to dig out this entire side of the mountain here to get all the copper. And then we're probably going to be bridging across here. What level are you at? Are you also at 20? Yep. So we'll probably bridge across here. And then we probably also have a bridge over here if we ever figure out what we need gold for. And then we have sand, which means we can finally start thinking about glass making and iron. Yes, it was a dark and stormy night. Thing is, bread is also carbs. I mean, are we just eating carbs and vegetables? What a boring diet. Gold is for paving the road. Wait, what? Not for circuit boards or anything like that? You're for real? Gold. No gold has been found. All right, so we can make gold ore concentrate plus sand equals gold. Gold ore and a crusher to make gold crush. Gold ore concentrate. Can we just pump it out? Oh no. Just melt it and spray it out into the ocean. Compact it and shred it. That's one of them. We can make a luxury gold. Oh, sorry, luxury goods. So gold plus imported goods. Okay. And we can make a statue of maintenance. nasty prices to pay here for this. And we can make... What is this? The Alliance? Microchips. Yeah. Research Labs 3. And... all of these. Yeah, I think gold is something we don't need to care too much about. You can say what you will, but I kind of feel like the construction of the bridge kind of went quick when we first kind of, you know, got this little landing site here. We also have, let's see, what are we doing after this? Nothing? Oh yeah, we're doing chemical plant. Why did we want to do chemical plant? I can't remember. And then we get... Oh, this is the blueprint we want. Fertilizer 1. So then we can use the ammonia with a little bit of oxygen to make fertilizer. Animal feed we can just throw in a mixer to make compost. Compost we can make into fertilizer with a little bit of water. Is that what we want to do? Oh, and then we can also use this to make compost. Okay, I think we had this thing unlocked, didn't we? Bio-waste collection. Let's have that here. Okay, so let's also have this on so we don't build anything we don't need to. So you're going to be collecting biomass from our people. Oh, expensive. Okay, so... And then we wanted to do what? We wanted to put the biomass... I've already lost it. Biomass into a mixer. We probably would like to... So biomass into a mixer. If I set you in here, we're gonna get just biomass, okay? Biomass, can we put that on something? A U-shaped conveyor. Can we store it in a... Yes, but let's just do a tiny one. But there were other ways to get biomass. Why? Put that in here and make compost. And what was it we wanted the compost for? Make fertilizer. So we just need to have a little bit of water going in. Wait, compost is coming out here. But if we did that as well, we'll set that as the top blueprint. So we'll try to make fertilizer. Okay, we'll try this. Should we just bump it in here? I think we'll give it one space so we can potentially feed in biomass from other sources. So that we can just do that. And then we need water to come down here somewhere. How much water are we currently consuming? 21 out of 60. And can we just do that? And then we're also going to have to bring the fertilizer. I mean, I don't think we're going to be making a lot of fertilizers. But in case, where do we store this? Do we store it in a liquid? Is it a liquid? Oh, I remember. I remember. It was because we wanted to treat the freaking sour water. Oh. Okay, so sour water. Where you at? Somewhere in here. Green one. You're empty. Who is... Oh, it's the oil thing. This thing. So we can use the sour water in a sour water stripper with a little bit of steam to make sulfur and ammonia. Ammonia we're going to be using... I mean, we could use it together with this. I mean, what is better? Is 30 fertilizer... Sorry, is fertilizer 1 twice as good as fertilizer? Because then it would make sense. And how does it affect the... You know what? Let's just make this. Let's just make this. Do we have enough workers? 6. 10. Let's just make it. It's the worst that could happen. Well, the worst thing that can happen is that we actually don't have any... We're getting a little bit of water. I think we're also going to be putting in a little balancer here. And for the output that goes to the town. Alright, so how much are we collecting? Nothing? Come on, guys. Oh, there we go. We collected something. Oh, this was anticlimactic. 12. Does it say here how much we are producing? Inflation overview? No. Hopefully that means we are going to be producing less waste. Yeah, this was very anticlimactic, and then we need... Yeah, we're probably not going to be making enough fertilizer for this, are we? Ah. Alright, we're almost ready to make 1 compost. Okay, how can we make more compost? By doing this. We had a plan for this as well. I have way too many plans. Why? Because we wanted to make bread. That is why. But no, here we're just going to be eating raw potatoes, corn, and vegetables. You're not allowed to cook them. Oh, 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 oh. Something is happening. Oh, 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 oh. Show me. Okay, I think we'll just store it for now, because, I mean, this is going to take forever. Actually, no. No, it's just a tank we're going to store. Right. Fertilizer, organic. That. Build that. And what did we build now? Mixer. Wait, what? Just had mixers. Maybe we got more recipes? Wait. Why would we use sulfur and limestone to make slag? Is there something here I'm missing? To make crushed slag. Crushed slag for bricks. Manufactured sand is just crushed stone. Alright, this was highly disappointing. Alright, so let's go and play with the other things then. We had the sour water thingy. Crackling unit. This. Okay. So we want to have... plus steam. And we have a steam coming in here. Don't. It doesn't seem like it matters where it comes from, so let's do that, and then That goes all the way down, right? So you are doing 36 and you are 18. So we should be fine with that regard. And we should also be producing enough steam, I hope. Ooh. Yep. Can we wait? Crap. Crap. We don't have enough. Did we just brick our I think we just bricked our republic. Can we not do that? Just kidding. It was just a small joke. And then think brain function. There you are. Here's the little brain. Trying to output. So that is, and we also needed steam. Steam we can get from here. Why are you doing that? We'll just do that, because then we have room for... I don't know if we need those pipes for anything at all. I don't think so, but, you know, it's an option. It's an option. It's an option. And then we would like to have priority out here. And priority out here. Where is this going? This is going in here. Okay, and then we get water, which is nice to have. We're just gonna route you in here somehow. Yeah, spill that. And then we get... what a priority in here. And then we have sulfur. Sulfur we wanted to use for what? At the moment we can't use it for much. We could switch it out with we could switch it out with coal. The heck is this? Why would you eat limestone and sulfur? Is that why people are weird while eating tofu? Why would you eat limestone? And so much as well. Just think of this recipe. You have 9 tons of soybeans, 6 tons of water, 1.5 ton of sulfur, and 1.5 ton of limestone. I would never have eaten that. Definitely not. But for now, I think we'll... Oh, wait. That's dumb, because we need coal for the desalination plant, right? And then we had ammonia. Can we store that somehow? Yes. So I think for now we'll just toss that into a thing here. Meep meep. Let's also put a filter here so they don't accidentally put something else in here. Ammonia. And then we want to have sulfur. Does that go in here? Gonna smell a little funny in this area. Let's make it a big one. Sulfur. Smells like rotten eggs. There's our bridge coming along. Wait, a concrete slab contains limestone. Is that like halfway to be tofu? Tofu? Oh. We're still doing kind of all right with regards to... Oh, hello. Is this where the party is at? It's a great view. That's a great view, but, you know... Vegetables is 3.5. 3.5 times 2, that is 7. What am I saying? 3.5 times 2, that is 7. 14. So we are producing 14. Okay, so we are kind of doing all right with regards to... food, vegetables, right? And then we're making 7.2 tons of corn. We have a demand of 3.1. And for the potatoes, 4.4. We should be making more. More corn than we need. Okay, for some reason, I don't get it. I mean, we are now just doing better with food. We haven't added any water or any fertility or anything. Huh. Look at that. We made 16, 16 fertility. Can we just export that to a farm? Or does it need to be an upgraded farm? I wonder if we should make an upgraded farm somewhere. It's a time for the flies to come back. I think we can warrant ourselves one farm that we upgrade. We'll do one of the guys with corn, because they require a lot of food, right? Can we just flat out upgrade you? Nope. That is a no. There's the bridge coming along. Bridge is... It's doing alright, I would say. How's the ramp coming along? It's also doing alright, I would say. I do, though, think we'll... dig in here a little bit. Because I don't think we're going to have enough materials. To kind of get up here. Yeah, also, how is this coming along? What we should have done? We should have just made everything in separate kind of instances. So then again, but I'm not quite sure. Would it be better for us to use diesel rather than electricity to get around? Like, so let's say we would like to move the iron from here to here. Would it be better to use both maintenance? Oh, yeah. Can we have a little other? Can we get a breakdown of how much maintenance we're using on pipes? 6.9. 5 point on the big ones. I'm just trying to see on the conveyors. Flat conveyors, 2.6. 3. Is there another conveyor? Fluid pipes. Okay. And if we look at electricity, can I just click here and get the same consumption? I would like to see all. So I would like to see how much power we are using on the conveyors. If it's just like if total we are using not very much. But we are using quite a lot on the elevators here. So is this... shows the consumption product relative to the highest consumption product. So is this like the total if all our elevators, all the flat lift elevators are operating at the same time? We will be generating or consuming 376 kilowatts. It's also a bit. But I mean, nothing come close to the transformer here. Just saying. I think we're also going to have to make more dumping zones here. Actually, no. Gosh, you know what? We haven't even had a single fight with our ship. Huh. And we also... Did we pause a whole bunch of stuff here? So what are you waiting for? You are waiting for these. What are you waiting for? Wood? Wood, you say? Okay, let's release some wood. Well, it wasn't very much wood, but it is... It is something. I feel like these have been very active. But I also do wonder, because we've been streaming for, what, three hours already? Time flies when we're having fun. So yeah, we didn't get to finish the bridge, but we kind of just 900 bricks away for the big part here. And then we're also going to need, 1,000 for that one and a little bit for that one. So what I think we'll save it here and call it a day or a night. Is it so that tomorrow is... No, today is Friday. So basically this Friday. But when I wake up, it's still going to be Friday. And then it's Saturday already. Oh my gosh. Time flies. But yeah, I think that is going to be it for today. I just want to say thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, would you kindly click that like button? There should also be a subscribe button in the comment section. All the good stuff you can find underneath the video. And all interactions goes far helping us fight that pesky YouTube algorithm. So yeah, until next time, take care and keep smiling. Bye.